Question of the day. How do you know if a business is building you or slowly destroy you mentally? Hi, I'm Fred. Here we talk about business, investments, real life, and training, all from my personal perspective. A business can make you stronger, but it also slowly destroy you mentally, without you even realizing it. And understanding the difference requires one thing above all: self awareness. Today, with more experience, in my 40s, I can clearly see something I couldn't see before. I constantly think about different types of businesses: a small restaurant, a bakery, a mechanical workshop, a parts distributor, construction, and what I've learned is this: not every business fits for every personality. Each person is built for a certain type of operation. Part of that comes from your natural personality. Each person built for a certain type of business. Part comes from your life history. You need to understand who you are before judging the business. Let me give you an example. When I was 18, I ran a small factory that produced rollers and pulleys. I dealt with around 30 clients per month. Most of my time was spent inside the factory, focused on production. For me, that was manageable. It didn't overload me mentally. Later, in a mechanical workshop, the reality was different. Sometimes I had to deal with 15 clients per day, face to face, constantly. For some people, that's energizing. For others, it's mentally exhausting. Today, in construction, it's different again. If I build a single house in a condominium, I deal with one client per year. Same world, business, completely different mental demands. And this is the key point. If you are asking whether a business is building you or destroying you, it's because you are already inside it. This is not a theoretical question, it's practical. And the answer doesn't always mean quitting. Sometimes it means changing how you manage the business, not abandoning it. For example, a mechanical workshop. If working hands on is exhausting you, maybe you should step into management. If dealing with clients drains you, maybe someone else should handle that part. The same logic applies to construction. In my business, there are two main models: hiring people by time or hiring by project, what we call what we call contract work. Many people prefer contracts. It's faster. The responsibility is outsourced. But I learned something about myself. I prefer hiring by time. Why? Because I like having control. I prefer carrying the responsibility myself, even if it means more work and more presence on site. For example, in my last house project, I decided to test a waterproof membrane instead of a traditional roof. That required change mid process. If it had been a fixed contract, that flexibility would have created conflict. Hiring by time allowed me to adapt. That choice fits my personality. Other builders prefer contracts. Their project move faster, and they are not wrong. It's not about right or wrong. It's about fit. And that's how you know. A business builds you when your stress feels purposeful, your effort aligns with who you are, you feel tired but mentally stable. A business destroys you when every day feels like friction. You are constantly forcing yourself against your nature. The money is there, but your mind is deteriorating. Nothing gives you more clarity than living the business daily. So, here is the practical takeaway. Look at your business. Look at yourself. Do you like dealing with people? Do you prefer execution or strategy? Speed or perfection? Details or volume? Answering these questions will tell you far more than any spreadsheet. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you feel your business is building you or destroying you mentally? And that changes. I mean, and what changes could you make before deciding to quit? Leave a comment below. And if this video helped you think more clearly, like it, subscribe, and I see you on the next one.